The future of our species is at great risk. But what comes next?
Hello gamers, it's your Thursday Polygon.
Hey gamers, Bazinga!
It's Thursday, Twisted Thursday.
Twisted Thursday?
I guess, I don't know.
Thursday, what a concept, right? That's another reference.
That is,
Tiny,
that's a good ref.
Tiny Tina's Twisted Thursday.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's thematic.
The game is
Whoa!
it's a little choppy, maybe. I don't this game is weird in terms of performance on my machine, so I might have to tune up the settings a little bit here. Let me know if it's too framey for everybody walking at home. Hello, everybody. Simone, do you want to launch us in, and so we can start running around?
Yes, I
skeletons?
do. I will click the play button.
Cool.
And I will click continue.
A quick shout out for International Transgender Day of Visibility to all of our trans audience members. Congratulations on not being invisible today.
Yes, everybody has turned their opacity all the way up,
And we
and we love that.
Love it. Love it. No alpha channel today.
No, ma'am.
Where have they put us? Is this the tutorial?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So we've joined our lowest ranking player, which is Simone here. Let me get a gander at your character here.
Oh.
I'm
Ernest Hemingway.
That's the twinkiest Hemingway I've ever seen.
Not the twinkiest Hemingway I've seen.
Character roll call here. We got Jenna looking cool elf.
Oh damn!
Here I am. They let you have sideburns. Here's the thing. Here's a truth story about me. I think I'd look really good with sideburns. Just me, Jenna.
Yeah.
Goes for it.
Frames the face very nicely, Hannah. Let's swing around and see our Clayton. Like you're a little guy, yeah.
It's a weird little guy.
Oh, you got one big eye. You got a little Picasso face going on here. I like that.
Is there a way to talk in this game? So you can see my character's mouth move?
Like,
Ooh.
I don't think
when you
so.
say mouth, what are you referring to?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. It's a surprise. There's that mouth.
I wish I could zoom in on you.
And let me see if we can see my guy. That's a map.
You're just a big guy.
Yeah, I'm just a big guy. I want it to be... I don't... Thank you. Get off my screen, please. You know... Hang on, it's freezing. God damn it. Oh, shit! There we go.
Hey, Pat.
I just modeled my guy after John
What
Cena.
are you doing? Oh, yeah. You did say that.
So the
That's
game
pretty
has
good.
An option to unlock the sliders early on that lets you do asymmetrical faces and push any of the elements way further than they normally go, which is fun. All right. Anyways, let's run around and shoot some skeletons. Simone, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay. Should I just go? Should I just follow the road?
Yeah, just go for it.
All right.
Get out of here. King of the road.
Drop
like
my
this is
graphic settings down a bit to see if.
Hey, what is this game? What's the deal with this game?
It's like Borderlands, except it's like a Dungles and Dargans sort of deal.
Let me in.
But like literally, as in people are playing a game of tabletop roleplay.
Yeah,
And
a little meta.
it's a little bit.
A little bit, just a little bit. You'll barely feel it.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, it's really subtle. It's really well integrated.
So people always said about this series. Subtlety. All right, guys, we gotta find Queen Butt Stallion. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Can
If
I
you can't
pick these
find her,
flowers?
become her. No, I don't think there's crafting.
Bullshit.
I've gone down to medium.
Medium.
Medium. Where's my homies?
We're
We
just
left
running
you
along the
behind.
path,
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
coming.
trying to open boxes, following these hoof prints, because somebody didn't play the tutorial yesterday and made a character and then immediately went back to playing Elden Ring.
It's tough.
Well, you've created your character, and it is tough to walk away from Elden Ring. It's
Yeah.
a fantastic game. Just so unfortunate for any
There
and
we go.
every other game that has had to come out this year.
Yeah.
Or even,
Do you
like
think-
movies or books or
I mean,
other
if they
things you might do with your time?
wanted to beat Elden Ring, they should get good.
This is true. This is true. This is philosophy I'm following in my daily
like-
life.
You know that. They'd know
I
that.
live that philosophy now. Hey, Pat, did you have a video come out today?
Well, it takes a village, is what I'll say. And so yeah, Clayton has finished the edit and has released to the public the new Sonic interview. It's on our YouTube page.
Sequels here.
With Ben Schwartz, to clarify, it wasn't Red
We
Sonic.
didn't talk to Sonic. It sucks.
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm hoping, like, if Sonic 3 gets greenlit, they'll send actual Sonic next time, because
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick of that guy. But
Every time we ask, just
Yeah.
send Sonic. We do not want to talk to Ben anymore.
yeah, and
Cut
he
out
doesn't want to
the
talk to us
middleman.
either.
Yep.
No, he made that really clear in the interview.
Yeah.
Maybe VTuber technology will be to, or Sonic creation technology will be to a point where we can just cut out the middleman next time, talk to the real guy.
Oh,
And yeah,
Yeah.
Team Worm, this game runs fucking weird. It's super jittery on my machine. What helped was turning off mouse smoothing and turning on VSync a little bit.
Interesting.
mouse.
Hey, sorry,
smoothing.
I'm here.
To say anecdotally, I've not actually encountered issues.
Yeah, I think it just might be a machine by machine thing.
Oh, cool. Yes, I like this.
You got your first fantasy gun. I do like that the game it takes place in fantasy like the DLC did. You have fantasy guns. It does not try to explain it.
Yeah, and,
There are just fantasy guns, just because.
and some
I
of the guns
appreciate
are
that.
more fantasy-y than others. So like I got
Yeah.
this crossbow, and then I just got this fucking like assault rifle.
I
I
yeah.
have one that's like an assault rifle, but does have these really cool looking magical runes floating
Yeah,
around
right.
it.
I never want anything explained to me, so I feel like this works for me.
Here's a very nerdy question for everybody playing this in the game and outside of the game. does it feel like the perspective pivot point is a couple like 6 to 8 inches beyond the center point of your character?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what
it does
you
not
mean.
feel. It doesn't feel centered. Like, do you mean like the?
It feels
Like it looks like it. Go for it.
Yeah, it feels like the camera orbits on a hoop around a center point rather than just rotating from the center point of where your character is standing.
It feels like it pivots around almost closer to where the gun is than where I perceive my body being.
Right.
Ooh, okay. I can kind of see that now.
Also, the initial like mouse sensitivity in this game was so high.
Was it? Okay, I'm glad that wasn't just me.
I dropped it down immediately. I was like, "What are we doing here? I'm gonna get motion sick."
What's this? Ooh, cool.
I do love Will
go
Arnett does a good voiceover in this, and he's great. But
Yes.
Wanda
We're villains,
Sykes,
yeah.
Wanda Sykes is also the voice of Fret, and that have not gotten my mind back after losing it from that.
Happy losing it or just bewilderment?
Yes,
Yes, I love Wanda Sykes.
happy losing it. Yeah, she's great. And I
She's
feel like
so good.
I don't know what she's done a whole lot of
Ooh,
recently.
that was close.
You found a ward. That's like a magical shield above your health.
Oh, cool.
She has an incredible improvised line in the episode of
This is
she's on an
weird.
episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry yells an inappropriate comment at her from his car, thinking that they have a friendlier relationship than they did, and then it devolves into everybody in Larry's life thinking he's an ass freak.
Wow.
But the improv line is like he shows up later and he's like covered in oil and dirt because he had to change a tire. And she says, "Why are you all covered in dirt? Were you rolling around on the ground scrounging looking for asses?" Which is just an insane thing to say, but I love it so much.
Hunting for asses.
Oh,
That's really good.
Well done.
yay!
You're learning how to play the game.
The roar of rain
I love
As we play.
learning.
and the clackety clackety of bones.
Wow.
Ooh, the village is already ransacked and crawling with skill.
Let's counter ransack.
Let's do it. I like that this game understands that skeletons are a top tier trash enemy.
Oh yeah. Skeletons are inherently funny.
Like Elden Ring in common, it understands a good
Yeah.
video game skeleton very well. I have been entertained, honestly, by quite a few of the death rattles of the skeletons,
Yes.
specifically.
Hey, get out of here, skeleton. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Instead of trying to say them myself, just go Google. I'm sure they're on YouTube somewhere because the voice acting, frankly, is part of why it's so funny. They really
Clayton, could
sell
you
it.
try to say them though? Like,
Yeah, could you just
try
real
to-
quick though?
No,
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 abject refusal. I
No,
respect
it's
it.
just not gonna.
All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I wish I could. The fake doors are funny to me.
Oh yeah, just the little spawn
The black
point doors.
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
an extra
Hey, big skeleton, get out of here.
A
Get out of
badass
here.
skeleton.
Get out of here. No, I don't think so. Whoa, who did that? That was cool.
I think that was a team effort. That was cool though.
Nice.
Yeah, our dueling spinning blades.
I love your spinning blade.
Awesome. Whoa.
Inside
Hey,
of it.
Hey, let me
Clayton,
cast
is
that
that
somewhere
you?
else. Sorry.
I think that's
mine.
a pat power.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
The
patch
cat
one.
power. Wow.
I got a big old hammer.
Rules.
Peasant ass peasant.
Thank you for saving my peasant ass
And a
stranger. How can
dead
I ever
peasant.
repay you?
I require no payment. I seek to prevent the Dragon Lord's return.
Ooh. Money. No? Weapon.
Was that you talking?
No.
Yeah, I think that was her character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was? That was me.
I'm gonna watch you. Hold on.
Tomb is inside a crypt.
No, your mouth's not moving.
Hiding place.
Oh, it's Valentine
Oh, it's
talking.
Valentine.
Whoever
Ah,
that
okay.
is.
To see your noble quest through. My peasant ass is killing me.
Da 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 da.
Fast are just out yonder.
Any more skeletons for me?
It's over there, baby.
I sense the Dragon Lord.
Were many of you Borderlands people in the
I
first
have
couple?
not historically been a
No.
Borderlands.
I played the first one. Had a good time with it, but
Played a ton of the second one.
Oh, me too. So much.
it's a good conceit. I mean, it's probably the best gun Diablo-esque shooty game that there is.
I mean, it's just a great thing to easy to hop into with friends.
Yeah, it was very much a podcast game for me before we got on the Destiny
Oh, I
train.
can see that.
Mmm.
Oh, damn.
Hey, get out of here. Don't hit me with your sword.
What is that?
Oh yeah, I forgot there was
Now-
the pre-sequel and 3.
How much do y'all's character classes have they mattered for you so far at your slightly higher levels than me?
You'll start unlocking more stuff that'll actually factor in.
I'm curious, yeah. 'Cause
I'm trying to remember
specifically...
when you
Oh,
get
go
your
on.
spells. You may not have gotten your spells yet. I'm not
I
sure.
don't think I do. I chose the Graveborn because it says that they drain people's life force, and Hemingway famously did that. It's not a class that I would usually play, but I figured it'd be in
No
character.
idea Hemingway was a lich.
Yeah, big lich hours. One of Paris's most famous liches of the 1920s. Get out of here!
Oh yeah, I also have heard that the Telltale Borderlands game is suspiciously good.
It's just,
I did play that one. That's the one Borderlands game that I have played. I remember enjoying it. It was back before like Telltale format fatigue though, so hard to say whether that would be true today.
Yeah, they really went ham for a few years, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they certainly did.
When you got more
I
than
mean, you
one
got a
gun,
format that works, go for it. But, you know, pace yourself.
Ooh.
So, Tina, maybe after this quest, I could be the bunker master. I've been working on a campaign.
Take that, why
It's
not?
got orcs and...
So we should all have separate loot. So if you see
Yes.
anything you like, take it all.
Okay. Cool.
as long as Simone set it to that mode.
I think I did.
Okay, but it's all good.
It would be funny if
There's a questicle
you
somewhere
could
somewhere
not
that's,
do that as a group.
Yeah, I think both the
don't know how
group
that would
settings
be.
involve some kind of sharing.
I thought the
Um,
co-opetition mode was just whoever gets to the item first gets it.
Yes, I think
I
so.
definitely didn't choose that. That would be very unlike me. I like the crossbow gun a lot.
Yeah, it is fun. I haven't moved on from it yet. I'm still swanging this.
I got a real fun because I think the guns, in addition to fantasy being like the aesthetic, the weapons have
Yeah.
like kind of fantasy powers almost. Like my gun with the frost runes on it. I guess I'm guessing they're frost runes because it shoots like a bunch of frost bolts and they kind of home. They
Yeah,
definitely freeze enemies. It's real neat.
I want one of those. Hang on, I have this one that's like a shotgun that just shoots like a big wave. So it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see like what the higher level freakier guns look like.
This just looks like a normal sniper. It's just a Kalashnikov.
Okay.
Hero, yeah, we've only played it I think
money.
a couple hours between us. Owen, who reviewed it for us, found it refreshing and fun as a fan of the Borderlands series.
all lies barren.
I think if I had a group of friends who I knew were going to be playing it with me, I would probably play it with them. I definitely can't see myself just like getting on and just playing this on my own for funsies.
Whoa.
I love it.
It's a
Spellbook.
I definitely wasn't
seems-
interested in a Borderlands game until it was actually Tara Long, our manager. She
Spellbook equipped. You can
really liked the DLC.
Oh
like-
yeah.
she emphatically was saying like it was the best DLC of any of the Borderlands games. And she was excited for this.
Yeah.
And that got me interested. I looked into it. And yeah, I mean, now having played it, it is like a fun tweak on that formula to give us all powers, essentially, kind of melee-focused powers. So the enemies have been tweaked to be more like they rush right at you and get in close. And so it makes the game, honestly, the closest I feel like is Vermintide. Like it's not really that difficult, but it's this like combination of long range and short range in like equal measures.
Yeah. It has actually made me really want to pick up Vermintide.
Okay. There was my spell. That was cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, specific Andrews. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just muttering to myself looking at this menu.
Andrew says that the it's a little hard to look at. The styles jar against each other, but I feel like this visual style was so cool on the 360 generation, and I feel like it has not aged that, or it hasn't advanced in a way where it still feels like painterly and artistic.
Maybe at higher levels it looks that way, because I don't know. The setting I'm at, I think it actually looks. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks nice, kind of.
Yeah, it could be that I'm running it on medium, schmedium.
Muck.
Alright, let's see if I can use this dang spell. After I open these chests.
Yarr!
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Oh shit, I just shot
that.
a flaming eagle.
That rules.
Sweet.
Love that for you.
That was a pickup spell. So that you have your class spells or abilities, and then there's spells you can pick up. And
Right. And then there's a class feat as well that you unlock at level 4, just like in Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, I like that. Man, my D&D group that's been on hiatus since last June, when I accidentally forgot that we had a session because we were streaming during E3 and I accidentally ghosted my group. And then we never scheduled another session again. Wow. We finally started again. I'm so happy.
E3 has canceled D&D.
Yeah, I fully blame E3 for that.
I think this is where we exit. I think we gotta go do a cutscene in here first.
Well, first I gotta open a chest in a cave.
That was their, Lance, was there recent E3 news?
Oh. There was a prank that I saw.
Yeah, have we heard anything about E3, actually?
I've heard so little about E3.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We've heard nothing.
And oh, yeah, okay. Digital and physical has officially been canceled 2022.
Oh.
It just dropped apparently half an hour ago. So in the time that we got up.
Is it definitely true, or is it a April?
It says, I mean, IGN posted and it's not April 1st yet, so I'm gonna take this. Granted.
Damn.
That's incredibly funny. What timing?
Yeah, what timing. Now, the thing is like, you can say that, but like, are a bunch of game companies going to do demos they already planned in LA, while also a bunch of companies do big presentations announcing a bunch of stuff, just not calling it E3? Like, I guess...
Probably.
I mean, Summer Games Fest is happening.
Well,
there you go.
Yeah.
I'm certain there will be something slightly less obnoxious, but very similar that we'll have to contend with. But this is a great reminder to everybody that tomorrow is April Fool's Day.
Yes.
So,
Look out.
Yeah. If you are like me and have not bothered to log back onto Twitter since the Oscars, then you'll probably be fine. But for everybody who's still trucking up there, you know, take everything with a grain of salt tomorrow.
Yep.
These names are Regula.
Why won't you die? Whoa. I'm very interested in the fancy powers that you guys have, where you're just spinning around and just being wild. No! Get out of here.
I mean, you should have that. You should be able to activate your special weird power.
I think G was the first one you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remapped mine immediately.
I remapped mine. I'm trying to remember what they were.
Yay! Got him.
Yay.
Swap my melee to my middle mouse button. Feels better.
I do not have a G power yet, but that's fine. I've got a whole ass spell. I'll take a ward, why not? Oh. Hey, well, hey, wait a minute. We got a whole boss. Do we have to kill this guy?
I think he's still talking. I don't know.
Oh, I'll let him finish, I guess. Just out of respect.
The Fate Maker never beats the villain in the first quest. Still, you're stronger than the ones she sent before. I wonder.
Oh, he was just having his whole little monologue. I see how it goes. Bye-bye.
My inventory's full. What the fuck?
Yeah, mine too. I gotta make it to a
bullshit
machine.
What do I do about that? I just have to drop shit? Ugh.
Yeah, I just dropped some crap.
Vending machines you can sell some shit at.
Yeah, eventually, but it's a pretty small inventory.
Oh, I can't read an inventory. No.
That is Will Arnett, yes.
Yeah, it definitely is having fun with the role. He's in it more than just every once in a while.
The most fun he's had in a video game role since Max Punishment. What was
Matt Hazard?
Matt Hazard.
God, I can't believe that's in my brain. I never played it.
He's after Queen Butt Stallion.
He is in Our Flag Means Death, and he is very great.
Is he
in
really?
it as well?
That's super
yeah.
super.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a show which I must recommend.
I have
holy
not
shit.
seen it. I think I predict I'll watch that in 2026.
Wow.
It is only 30 minutes long each episode. It's my pitch always when I find a show that has 30-minute episodes. I tell people, hey, did you know? And everyone says, thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Thank you for letting me know.
I'm seeing Clayton and
Crabs.
Well, Jenna,
These are much less intimidating.
I think she might be doing inventory management.
I was doing inventory
gotcha,
management.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
I kind of decided just to... but these crabs are much less intimidating than Elden Ring crabs.
It's on HBO Max, Lance.
Yes, it is on HBO Max. It is a new pirate show. It's pretty sitcom-esque humor. Some of it was a little broad for me, but the character beats of the show are fantastic. And it is just full of gay pirates. It's just full of them. Like, you can't get more gay pirates than I've seen on this show. Pretty great stuff. So, yes.
I know Taika Waititi involved.
Literally transcendent.
And
in his role.
The lead actor I recognize, but I don't know the name.
Rhys Darby.
Rhys Darby.
He was in What We Do in the Shadows. He played the lead werewolf.
He was the manager in Flight of the Conchords.
That's it. Yeah.
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 Ooh, how do I travel cancel? Oh, Clayton.
What am I
You're
doing?
the villain. You're in a menu.
Oh, wow. Okay, you can
It's
do it
okay.
now.
Yay.
Take me with you.
Travel countdown.
Rude.
Can I?
Did it not let you?
No, it's not letting me. I'm pressing E.
So I think I got close enough. Maybe now I just have to go.
Huh. This is weird.
Oh, hold E.
Pourquoi? Ah.
Yeah,
Now
it
I'm
still
in a
says
menu.
Clayton's in a menu.
Wait, what? I'm right here.
Okay.
I know. I don't
Travel
know.
countdown 5.
Wait,
again,
my God,
go
it's
3.
running.
Ooh.
Yay! We did it! We used...
I used the menu.
I built you guys this big overworld on the table. Just move your miniature wherever you want to go on it.
Nice detailing on the landscape. Feels like there's a whole world just waiting for us to kill and
Soda.
Yeah, skip this. Sorry.
Cool.
I'm trying to check the comments on the Ben interview at the same time, but I'm going to not do that when things are loading. Oh, I want this dice. Wow, I look horrible. Look at my big head. Yeah.
I like how Pat's is still noticeably smaller than ours.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little big head.
This is fun. Ah!
Yeah, so there's random encounters in grass.
Tall grass.
Okay. Cool. Come here, guy. Let's get him. Adhesive Slipper says, big ol' Hemming head. You're not allowed to say that. Assassins. Get out of here.
Where'd they go?
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, you're an enemy, sir.
Brigand.
Brigand.
Whoa, I'm so dead. What happened?
Where are you? Looking for you.
Oh, I love my magic.
I can't see you anywhere. There you are. Okay.
Oh, this man
Do
is
I
on fire.
exist?
Do you?
I do.
Oh, this is an enemy. Okay. I got confused because they're surrounded by a great spinning purple vortex.
That's mine. That's my vortex.
Yay!
Oh, all right. I think we did it.
Nice.
Yep. I seem to have just a permanent pop-up on my screen that says Clayton Ashley is in a
it's
menu.
me too. Yeah.
Oh no.
It says travel
okay.
countdown stuck. It's changing this time though now.
Okay. We did it.
It's gone. Woo.
I do like our little chibis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Very
me want
much.
to play D&D. I've never had a sustained D&D group other than for work.
Oh. It's fun.
It is very fun.
I'll
I
go
now
ahead and
have
plug it
two.
because I've got. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I've got a It's not D&D. It is Pathfinder, which is a D&D variant. But I have a podcast if you guys like actual play stuff called Burnt Cookbook Party. It's all fun.
Yay!
Y'all should check it out. You have
What's the general tone?
Comedic. All of our characters are idiots, and they're all deeply selfish, and so they are not a good functional party. But anyway,
The best kind of
We
group.
have fun.
I am
recommend it.
trying to go into this mine, but it says that Clayton Ashley is in a
What am
mine.
I doing?
I don't know. It teleported us. I don't know.
There we go. All right, there we go. You are... Oh, good. You are all in here with me. Thank goodness.
Oh. Love for Burnt Cookbook Party in the chat.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, a lot of two of the members, Paul and Justin, are some of my oldest friends. Paul, Andrew, and I have been playing D&D since... Paul and Andrew have been playing D&D with each other since high school. Just classic nerd style. Close bonds.
Nice.
I joined a game. They have one game where the characters, because they've been playing so long, have naturally leveled up to the point where they're like epic level 20.
Holy
It's just
shit.
like-
So they're pretty much like
it's
demigods.
Yes, literal demigods, because Pathfinder has a like epic demigod track that you can
Wow.
like fill out.
Yeah.
And in order to get levels in it, you have to like do epic shit in the game. So it's like, it's not like you just play until you level up. Like you have to go out of your way to like wrestle giants and shit. It's a lot of
That's
fun.
so fun. Man, have there been any tabletop games yet just based on American Tall Tales?
Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know any. That would be an amazing... That's a good pitch, though.
I just want to be a guy who's so big that when they prepare my pancakes on the giant griddle every morning, a guy skates around with butter on his boots.
Yeah, exactly. Iconic. Oh. Ah, I fell.
I don't have an actual play podcast, but I do have a Divinity. I think the closest that I have to playing D&D with friends consistently is my Divinity night with some of my oldest friends. That's pretty fun.
Huh. That rules.
Yeah. It's I wish it was a little more freeform in terms of like I wish that, I guess less freeform is what I mean. I wish there were more clutch points where it's just like, hey, here's the story beat, and I want everybody here to make a choice about what to do here, like almost just like a vote. But it is still
too
fun
easy
to
for things to go awry. You described to me some things that happened.
Oh yeah, like it can get pretty wacky in terms of like the stuff that's the situations you're getting into. But it's a little hard to. The game isn't fully designed for 4 people. I'll just put it that way. It's just like it allows 4 people to play, but it's not really designed for that to be a super fun role play experience.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm back. Thanks, guys.
But it does have a DM mode where, or a GM mode, I think they call it, where you like use prefab sets and you can like fully create your own campaigns, and the GM can like puppet characters, and you can make like vote slides for people where it's like you're just describing a situation where it's like, okay, you're walking down the road and you see this and that, and then based on people's answers you can like load them into different scenes and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I am trying to use this portal.
Yeah, me too. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
I wonder if one person needs to do it at a time. I can't tell if we're canceling each other's portal exit. Skills. I don't know if anybody else, but I noticed I have a level up. That
Random
pulled me
account.
out of a menu.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
No more menus for Clayton.
No, I'm glad.
Simone's taking
The
action.
game is actively fighting against you now. You and your dastardly menu use.
Oh, this is a fire weapon. Sweet. Oh, no, wait. I think one of my class level ups is that my guns just slowly catch people on fire.
That's
oh, cool.
Oh, that rules.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, Clayton,
Way
you're so
more
cool.
than I needed to kill that guy who had no health left.
I do like that the ice power just leaves like torsos and legs
Yeah.
just standing there.
Got quite a few stray legs around. The melee being on V, I'm gonna need to change for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not ideal.
I remapped that to one of my spare mouse
My little
buttons.
hand is, doing some weird shit. Come here, sir. Just die. Just give it up. It's over for you. Ma'am?
Choosing at me.
I wonder if I...
Oh.
picked up a really cool purple axe. I've got to figure out how to get that.
Aw. I have been felled. Oh, I resurrected myself. That's cool.
Yay!
Yay.
Good,
maybe.
good.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm coming to check. I'm seeing you crouch in there. Let me see if I can revive you.
Okay. No, I think I just died.
Rest in
My health
peace.
was. I have a regeneration power, and I think it was working, but it didn't revive
not enough.
me.
Oh, I don't have my Clawbringer. I get a dragon companion at a certain point, but it's not there yet.
That's cool.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Could I remove this? No.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna pick a new. Oh, in that tree. Okay.
Oh? No. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, I figured it out.
The Manticore of Clear Expanse. Opinion of Striking.
Cool.
Yeah, I got
Nice
a whole
gun.
bunch of trash in my inventory I gotta sell so I can pick up better stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
if we see like a Wawa's or a Quickie Mart or something where we could take a pit stop, that would be nice.
I think we're getting to one on this. I played a little bit more than this.
I believe we are, yeah. Okay, we're driving down the road. Fictional car. We stop at a fictional but real rest stop gas station, and everybody has 10 minutes and $10 to pick up snacks. What are you buying?
Ooh, jerky first of all, jerky.
Good call.
Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh, also a great call.
Good choice.
Crispy M&Ms.
One of those like terrible Sobe drinks that's pure sugar.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. Brushy, the question was
You got $10 in 10 minutes.
$10, 10 minutes at the rest stop. What are you gonna get?
Whether I get caffeine kind of depends on, like, do I need to be driving?
Right.
Is it
what time?
How long is it going to be before your next stop? Because that caffeine's going to go right through you.
Yeah, that's the other issue. Most sugary drinks I gotta be hesitant to pick out for a road trip, but...
Yeah, but I think regardless of that, I think I'd probably go for some, like... I mean, depends on the selection, right? Sometimes you go to those kinds of vending stops, and it's like they've got, like, really intricate, like, soda mix-em machines,
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
Really crazy shit that you can mix together.
Like a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. Yeah. Something just like you cannot do another one. If you're at a deluxe stop like that, I'll get something really wacky.
Yeah. And
if it's literally a Wawa, I'll get a meatball sub.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
But I think this has got to be like generic gas station.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing branded. I would love one of those. Actually, I would fuck one of these up right now. I would love like one of those hot dogs that has just been rolling on the hot dog, the hot dog conveyor belt.
Yes.
For an indiscriminate amount of time. God, that sounds good.
And sometimes the gas station's got like the wild ass energy drinks that you just can't find anywhere else. So it'll just be like, because they got so much cooler space. So it'll be like Danger Clown energy drink or something.
Yeah, unbranded moonshine. Yeah.
The non-FDA energy drinks.
Yeah. Homebrew energy drink.
Damn, sorry, Brushy says Munchies and Limon Pepino flavor Gatorade. Yeah, Munchies are a great pick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, which are those?
Peach rings.
I'm gonna take us into the Queen's Gate because this is where we can sell some stuff.
Oh,
yeah, I guess we can do this. We can do this if we really want to do this quest later. I know.
Thank you.
If you really want to do a quest for some guy called Bach Staub.
It's like Magic's back on the menu.
Newbie, don't worry, those jerks at the table can't hear me. It's just us down here.
Yeah, here's the shops right here.
I'm the villain, but I still just wanted to wish you luck on the whole quest thing. Not that you need luck, right? I mean, you're the fate maker.
Ah, cool. Medieval vending machines.
Okay, now, God, I've got to mark everything I want to get rid of as junk.
Oh, no.
What up?
I'm having trouble parsing this UI.
It's not good on mouse and keyboard, I will say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty tough to use. A lot of things you got to click multiple times, like... So let me try. Yeah, like to select an item, it'll permanently pop up its stat window, and then to make that go away, you got to click that item again. It's weird.
Oh, wow, I do have a lot of stuff.
I do love these fantasy names for guns. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
Stovepipe.
I mean,
of the
it's
river.
good.
Spriggan of crushing depths.
The bit is good. It's a good bit.
Yeah.
Foxglove of the wind.
Okay, I've got money now.
Hemlock is a good name for a gun.
It won't let me sell my junk. I'm in hell.
No.
I'm absolutely in hell. Oh, why?
Somebody did a spell.
That was me. I was flailing about trying to sell all this shit in my container. Let me... Oh my god, game.
Ooh.
Game, fucking swear to god.
Let's see if...
This is a nightmare.
What's it doing?
Just nothing. I was able to sell my junk once, and now I can see sell all junk and the money value. Am I just gonna have to do this manually? I don't think it'll let me. Okay, wait. Okay, if I get into the menu, I can do it there.
Adam JP says 7-layer dip combos, Sour Patch Kids, sweet tea, and a blue Red Bull.
Combo's the thing I was thinking of. I think
combos are great.
Combos.
Combos are
combos.
Combos
yes,
are
combos.
Oh, snack them. They're a little mouth snack them.
Yeah, it's like a little cylinder of either breading or pretzel.
Oh.
And it's usually filled with a fake cheese paste or fake tomato paste if you get the pizza variety.
Yeah, those things are good. That's a gas station snack if I've ever seen one.
Let the cat out real quick.
It's definitely the kind of snack. The best gas station snacks are ones that you would never normally purchase for yourself, and that is that is a primo example of that.
This is a beautiful view we've got over here.
Ooh.
I think also the Starbucks like fake Frappuccino things in the glass
those
bottles.
are good, yeah.
Oh
yeah, those will get me through a day.
And that's like a gas station breakfast item.
Oh yeah.
Perfect follow-up question. You're on the road, it's a road trip. You've got to scrounge your breakfast at some sort of gas stop like this. What you scrounging?
Great question, Jenna. It depends on where I am. So some generic gas stations in Maine would have breakfast sandwiches prepped and sitting wrapped in foil, ready to go. I'd probably yoink one of those. If that wasn't an option, I'd say probably a muffin and a black coffee.
Nice.
And a bottle of water because I know that's going to make me thirsty.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
I definitely can't do gas station muffins, but something savory and kind of gross probably. God, I might go like potato chips or something wild like that. I don't know.
I feel like a lot of gas stations these days you can find a yogurt drink.
Oh yeah, I love a yogurt drink.
Probably do a yogurt drink and then I don't know what else. Granola bar. I think
that's a great
bar,
pick.
yeah.
Very responsible of you. Cliff Bar has kind of changed the game there.
Ooh.
That always feels
sounds like
a...
irresponsible, but if I saw I might just see some Krispy Kreme donuts, might go those.
Oh, Krispy Kreme donuts I could do. Yes.
And of course, if there's a McDonald's anywhere nearby, I'm getting a breakfast burrito.
Oh yeah. One of the joys of road tripping, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have not tried the McDonald's breakfast burrito. I usually go for just the classic breakfast sandwich.
I know it's not the most famous one, but I got hooked on it when I was younger, and now that's there's McDonald's breakfast. I'm like, give me some breakfast burritos. Give me that nasty egg sausage mix.
One of the things I love most about road tripping in this region compared to the other areas of this beautiful country that I've road tripped in is bodega culture is so prevalent even outside of New York. That you can just get that shit anywhere. You can just almost any gas station I've been to in this region, you can just get freshly made breakfast sandwiches, which is wild.
Yes.
It's definitely this Eater had a really good package, I feel like, a year or two ago. It was just sort of about road trip dining. It was about like gas station restaurants, stores, like you're saying, that just have stuff like... It was really good. I wish I could remember more. I'll try to drop something in the chat in a bit, but
yeah, that ruled. That was a great
It's worth
package.
seeking out. It's a really good package.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of cool stories.
Yeah. I'm so excited. God, this just made me so excited to buy a motorcycle and road trip this summer. Holy shit. Holy shit, y'all. Oh, man.
Have you got your eye on one?
Oh, I know exactly the motorcycle I want.
I've seen the picture. You showed a picture of what it is. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. Can I guess that it is
beautiful
a Honda?
Yeah, I might have mentioned it like once or twice, both on stream and in casual conversation with you, my coworkers. I'm very excited. Anyway,
I think you and I have talked about like the Honda Nighthawks before and how sick those look.
Oh, they're so cool.
So
Honda
which
makes
one?
a beautiful bike.
Which one do you get?
I'm gonna go with the Rebel 300 is where I'm gonna start out with. I want to test drive a 500 to see if I want that, but like as a beginner, I think 300 is probably gonna be enough horsepower for me. But I legitimately just need to set aside some Saturday to go to the Honda dealership and then like do it.
Anybody want to save my soul real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, where are you?
I'm up at the top of the map.
Thank you. I'm getting punched, but I can take it.
Thank you so much. Hey.
I don't know if there's a
Am
way
I
to
on
upgrade
fire?
Guns, because I don't want to give up my ice gun.
I think
I
think they're all disposable.
Oh, I haven't found something like it. It's unique. Oh, another level up.
Ooh, big chest. I have to say they have totally mastered the sound of chests opening.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
It's very good. Thank you. Here we are.
Oh yeah, we're just playing D&D. I forgot. Sorry, bunkers are badasses.
Oh wait, no. Wait, can I not use my... Wait. Yes, okay, there we go. Yay, finally got a better crossbow.
Oops.
What have you done?
Oh yeah, this person with their cool armor.
Clay Nagro and...
I shot an NPC, but I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Ah yes. Paladin.
Oh shit. You actually see the rune now. I just got a power that if you're near me, I give you... What happens if you're near me? Increased damage reduction, and all damage dealt to allies is reflected to the attacker as lightning damage.
Ooh,
that's
pretty
sick.
Cool.
Stick close.
Damn, alright. Oh, codpiece.
I'm not listening to what they're saying, but I do like their unicorn armor. It's neat.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Was that did you just turn into a baby, Simone?
Well, I was sitting up, stretching my little back. So yes.
It's a good baby sound.
Thank you. Oh, I will take this. Thank you, Paladin Mike.
No, you can't have it. It's not fantasy.
No. Damn it.
Yeah, right. Here, take this, Fantasy 4.
Oh, okay.
Fantasy 4!
It's a dumb joke, and I kind of love it. I'm gonna be honest.
Some of the jokes are good. I don't know.
Fantasy 4 is good.
Fantasy 4 is really good.
All right. Oh, everybody's shooting at me from everywhere.
That's what they do in Buttsville.
They love to...
Oops.
I've really missed this part. It's been too long since I conquered anything. After a few centuries, you get that conquering itch again, you know?
I'm dead again. I'm sorry.
I gotcha.
Oh, cool. This
Thank
gun that I
you.
have switches between pistol and double barrel.
Whoa.
Thanks so much, Clayton.
Surprising.
I'm about to
Maybe I'll
die.
just
Gotta
stay
use my
back here.
powers more.
Here we go.
Boom.
I didn't burden Hemingway with too much health or dexterity because he was frankly very unlucky. He once had...
Okay.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. He once had a skylight fall on his head when he was in the bathroom and got a concussion. You know.
What a loser.
I know. It sucked. And then, of course, I think Clayton was about to allude to the 2 plane crashes that he got in right in a row.
Oh, of course, yeah.
One after the other, famously.
The thing is, he also got in a lot of fights, right?
Yes. He loved to box.
Why is the fact that he did all this and continued to live not an example of having a high constitution?
Yeah, I was just wondering that. I mean, how many plane crashes do you have to survive?
Exactly.
Before your D&D representation gets good. I need you to pick. Oh, am I good? No, I'm good. Okay, never mind.
You've raised a good point. I guess maybe Constitution high, Dexterity low.
Yeah, I think maybe.
I mean, definitely low Wisdom. I think we can all agree.
Very low Wisdom, for sure. High Intelligence, low Wisdom, high Charisma.
What's his faith stat?
High Charisma, but only for people like Simone.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. The crazy thing, that everyone will say about him is that, like, he was obviously, like, super abrasive and could be a huge asshole, but he managed to kind of seduce so many people into supporting him, and he had this way of, like, engaging in conversation with you and asking you questions and making you feel like you were the center of the universe. And then, of course, he would betray you. So I think he had high charisma at certain times in his life, and then as he aged, that kind of, and then got a little more paranoid and was suffering from his multiple concussions from all of the brain damage, and dealing with his mental health crisis. That all kind of went away somewhat.
Hemingway was the original male manipulator, is what you're saying.
Yeah, totally.
Alright.
Ooh, found a lucky dice. 2 of 15. We're not doing great, gang.
Yeah. Ooh, I got some new skills I can get in a moment here, I think.
Nice. Oh, I've caught fire.
And they said I could use their B&B character if I wanted, and I was like, hell yeah! And they were like, chuffed, governor! And I was like, ooh, I'm stealing that accent too.
Alright.
Fuck me, I'm just trying to switch weapons, skeleton.
Oh no.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Hammer.
Get out of here. Oh, cool. Wow. This guy is stuck to the... Okay, cool.
What is your power, Simone? The death...
I don't know.
You're like the,
I shoot lasers.
necromancer of the classes. Oh, you're like you're poison looking. I don't know what's going on.
I think I'm just poisoned. Ooh.
Oh. That's not your power.
Oh, I will take this armor. Yes, thank you.
Not what I meant to do.
Now I'm on fire. So in Clayton's parlance, I have firepower. Don't you do spells at me. We're not gonna... Oh, I'm on fire again and suffering more this time. Running away.
Got a skeleton.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no.
So what, we were discussing skeletons earlier. What is it that a good skeleton enemy has, and what is it that a bad skeleton enemy has?
Billy. This question.
I love that.
Gotta be fragile.
Gotta be, equal parts, like, fragile, but they're also, like, they overestimate their ability, I think is a great thing about skeletons.
Yeah, kind of, like, clumsy looking.
The thing is, I kind of like how in Elden Ring they can be dangerous. Like, they shouldn't necessarily be underestimated either.
That's true.
Like,
what
they're
I
already
like about
dead.
them
How do you kill them?
What I like about them in Elden Ring is when they fling their dumb, spirally bodies at you.
Yes, it's extremely surprising.
Yeah. I think they should have some surprising dumb moves. I think that's key.
It's not like they have muscles. They don't have to move like we do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess they are animated by some magical force.
Yeah.
I do like it when they fall to pieces when they die.
That's so
like,
Yeah.
Yes, and their bones click on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Fucking
pretty
rattle.
good.
Evil Dead has some of the best skeleton jerks out of
So
any film
good.
I've ever seen.
I think all skeleton enemies that you fight should look a little bit like Harryhausen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They should all have a Harryhausen vibe into them. Otherwise, what's the point, you know?
The OG skeleton.
Yeah, the already
Enemy.
created skeletons.
We're all here today thanks to him.
Yeah.
Shooting at me.
Whoa!
Ooh, cool. Did we do that?
I did it.
We did that, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, plate.
Plate.
Yeah, there's a magic dice over here. I'm gonna go grab it.
It's incredible what you can do when you're not in a menu. Oh wait, there's a whole ass night skeleton here. Get out of here.
Helping you.
Oh.
Boom. Do we all get the dice? I guess. Oh, it's stuff.
Yeah, it increases our loot drops.
Made him melt like that. That's pretty sick.
Hey, I deployed my magical spell against him.
Alright, so everybody needs to get up here and get in the catapult slam.
Yeah, we can all go at the same time.
Of course we do. Of course we do. Come on. There we
We
go.
undestroyed it.
Okay.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Fire us off.
Whee! That was cool.
Fun.
Take hundreds of goblin hours to construct. I'm out here creating jobs,
Okay. What are we doing? Shooting guys?
Yeah.
Shooting guys again?
I think that might be it, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, get out of here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, ice.
Purple death blade.
Oh, cool. Can I not use my ice?
Magic bird
Thank
power. Fucking love that.
There go my shields.
I actually like that a lot of the spells, the kind you can pick up, will have a descriptor that just says like fire and forget.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just homing. So you literally
That's
just
nice.
mash that button while you're shooting things and not really worry about what exactly you aimed at.
Yeah, this gun that I just
Yeah.
picked up is very fun, Corio.
Oh. Hello, skeletons. Ah, nice. Wee-hee! The temptation in me to shoot at a barrel when I see it, even though I'm literally running right past it. Oh, nice. Aura, Clayton? Nice pentagram?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's,
Would you
that's pretty
guys bring a crystal ball into your house?
No.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Do
They're gotta be
you?
heavy.
That's a roundabout. I feel like from when last we talked about crystal balls.
Crystal balls? Well,
Yeah.
there's a temptation to look into the crystal ball, but I feel like I shouldn't. And I feel like I shouldn't have one in my home.
Are you nervous about the crystal ball having powers? Is that what this is?
Actually, I heard that if the sunlight hits them correctly, they can light your house on fire.
Oh, you keep them covered in a blanket.
Help.
Yeah.
Help, Jenna. Wait, am I
Help,
back
help.
up?
Oh, where, Jenna?
Okay,
Oh,
no, I am
there
back
you
up.
are. Okay.
No, I don't know what keeps happening.
Shit.
There's
Keep
a
dropping. and then
a
reviving.
death save thing where you kill an enemy
Ah.
quickly
Oh, cool.
while you're on your knees. You pop back up with a little health.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah!
Whose skull is that? That's cool.
That's mine.
I can't tell,
Nice.
is that a defensive spell or is it an attack enemies?
It's
like a big-
both. It's got like a freezing capacity, but it also like spawns little guys within it
Cool.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got to save my soul. Yay!
Nice.
I did it. Nice.
Oh, there's some
Death save.
explosive
So that's how it
enemies.
works.
Yeah,
Okay.
quite literally explosive.
Yeah, I have
Not
8
just like
health.
damaging points of view or anything.
I think a crystal ball would be a nice thing to have in a room. But I would maybe get one of those ones that's actually just like quartz. That's not like something light passes all the way through.
Ooh. I like that.
But also in a room, if I had a house that could literally have a room that's just like some chairs. There's no, like, not a TV room or a computer or an office.
An orb pondering sanctuary is what you're describing.
I just want it to be free of other distractions.
Oh,
the orb
I found the
focused room.
If I found a lucky dice, but it's on top of a column that feels too far.
Fling your body, Simone,
I
until
flung
you
my
get
body!
there. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
yeah.
Good work.
Good fling.
Okay. I'm
Good-
just gonna.
good fling.
Yeah, thank you. I'm on my
Yeah.
way back to you guys.
Gotta launch yourselves off another catapult here in just a moment.
Okay.
Then sell it.
Here she comes. Oh, guns. Well, hang on now. Okay, nope. I'm getting in.
Oh my
Oh
god.
wait, hang on. I gotta blow this up before we can use it.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
That'll bloody learn 'em. Ha! Regroup by the main gate. I can see 'em gathering for an assault.
Oh, good for you. See, while you're having your little heroic tantrum out there,
You know, I run into this issue in the original Borderlands games, and I'm running into it now where it's just like... there's so many weapons, and they all do special things, and I want to know what that is and how to deal with it, but I also know I'm going to trade that gun out immediately, so it's like, I'm not going to read all this text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's hard. There's a lot of stuff.
yeah. It's like, I can't... I don't know. Maybe this is just in response to Elden Ring, where you get really invested. I'm very emotionally invested in my weapon in Elden Ring.
Oh, sorry, Paladin Mike.
Upgraded it.
Yeah, I feel like it's sort of like in Diablo, I had the same sort of thing where my mindset for is just that everything you have is disposable until the end game. Like,
Yeah.
and it's a good way to like try out all kinds of different stuff. So then by the time you get to the end game where you're like actually tuning your build, you can remember, oh, I really enjoyed using this and that, so now I'm going to try to get the best version of that thing.
I like that. Is this an enemy? This little floating head? Are you guys experiencing this?
I'm not seeing a little floating head. Oh, wait.
I think that's mine. I think I finally have a demi-lich companion.
Yeah.
Really?
Yay!
Oh, look at him go!
That's
Hey!
That's cool.
That's
You got
great.
a familiar.
Oh, I got my feet too. I have a little dragon somewhere.
Look at
Nice.
that.
How
Oh,
do you
I accidentally-
activate
Oh yeah, the
your
wyvern.
feet?
Feats are
Just shot
passive. They're
you.
always on.
Cute.
Cool.
What a cutie.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
I want a friend. This is bullshit. How do I know what my... Oh, I see. Rage
yeah.
of the Ancients. I've just got a normal Berserker Rage. Oh, that's fine.
Let's see.
Oh, that's a cool
Alright.
gun. I've got like a little like technology thing on it, like a little dial, but all it is just like a skull. It's just showing me a computer like
That's cool.
map of it. It's just neat. I don't know. It's stupid detailing.
There are vending machines up here if anybody
Ooh.
needs to drop
Good
some
eye.
loot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Whoa. Oh, that's your lich.
What are you? You are magics.
I don't want that. I don't want any of these. Alright, what can I sell?
Sell.
Sell.
Ooh, can't afford that. Looks cool though.
Okay. Oh, I just got hungry.
Ooh,
What's
what do you got?
everybody doing for bevies?
I was I'm just doing water right now.
Yeah.
How about you?
Water and a little bit of coffee. Despite the dangerous late hour.
You have night coffee though sometimes.
Not
Is it really
anymore,
that-
Clayton.
Oh.
Not anymore. I've changed a lot since you last saw me. I turned 30, and there are certain things that are no longer available to me. Night coffee is one of those things. It's terrible. I don't recommend it.
I love a night coffee. On Saturdays, I will do a defiant night coffee.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know this is going to cause problems for me, but it's Saturday, and I don't care.
Now,
Alrighty.
I wear
She
that.
would show me a comparison to these items. 'Cause I
they're-
don't know what I have occupying these slots. And you know what? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. There's no reason caring.
Oh, this looks like a better gun. I bought a gun from there.
Oh,
Ah,
whoa.
nice. Congratulations.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Whoa, okay.
That was worth it. I didn't realize. It just said it was the gun of the day, so I bought it. My Wyvern companion.
Wait,
Oh.
did I...
No, he's
Are you
back.
okay? Okay.
It just
Sorry.
looks like its health was 0. I'm not sure what happened.
Can it?
I-
Can it?
I
though?
don't seem to be able to
No, we
attack
can't
it.
seem to hurt it.
That's good.
Let's all attack it just to make sure.
Fire at will. Do we... We don't open the big door. Do we go up the catapult? Or do we
I
go
think
through that gate?
we go towards the exit to the village. Yes, this way.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Coming.
Paladin's joining us. Ah. Whoa, this gun makes a weird sound. I don't know if I approve.
Time for me to use my cool new skill.
Ow.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh. I don't have my other skill.
I got a Firebird and a Wyvern.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he's doing something.
So, Seismic Coin, I am also known to drink a big cup of coffee, then immediately take a nap.
Coffee naps are valid.
Love those. Yeah.
Wake up when the caffeine is really kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely.
In the daytime, it is one thing. But as Hemingway
Oh,
once wrote in The Sun Also Rises, at nighttime, it is another thing. What are you firing upon, Clayton? Oh, a little man!
I think a skeleton just said my fist bone is going to connect with your ass bone.
Oh my god.
This is another good one. I didn't want to
Hey.
say any of the ones I remembered from yesterday because I knew I would mangle them and they wouldn't be as funny. But I hadn't heard that one yet.
Oh, fuck. Clayton, I enjoy how your wyvern just
Yeah, what does he do? I don't even know.
shoots. A lot of fire comes out of him.
I'm not commanding it or anything. I think it's just doing what it wants.
Yeah.
As a pet dragon probably would.
Tide of skelliemans and trolls wanes. You've held off the assault.
Forces of darkness, I abjure thee.
Oh, I should not have blown up that barrel.
Over here, Fate Maker.
Where are we at? Oh,
Not on our team.
hey, who did that?
Interloper.
You cannot sit with us.
Occupied. Clayton, I do love that your rune circle jumps with you. For some reason, that's just very pleasing to see.
If I...
Why does that want me to melee enemy?
I think I lost my ranged spell in favor of this incredibly sick fire AoE attack.
Jenna, when I'm presuming do your berserker move, you turn into like a storm cloud.
Oh, do I? That's
Or
cool.
something. You're just like, it was hard to parse what you were.
Well, that's neat.
Like
For
the
me, it
blur
just
of
looks like
weapons.
Yeah, I just look like I'm going in a circle, which is cool, but...
Something was going
I like
on.
the idea that I become like a Tasmanian devil style.
I hope that's what I saw.
Speaking of Taz, how'd that new tattoo go?
Oh, real good, real good. It's beautiful, healed up. Beautiful little Ouroboros around my forearm. It's all lovely.
Nah. I don't like being electrocuted. That's not cool. Any health in here? No? Well. Well.
I just have a quest that says melee enemy.
Yeah, I've had that forever, and I melee a lot of enemies.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's a high goal. What are we doing here?
Shooting some skeletons out here in this field.
You're in a field?
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of
Yeah, we're in like a garden.
Yeah.
Aw.
No, I got you.
Well, I don't know, maybe I should be following this thing on the map, but it looked like it was pointing this direction. We can't go this direction.
I see that too.
This is where we came from.
Oh.
Ooh, we found some purple items.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, I think we should probably head towards where you are.
Well, we can't go that way because the bridge is
Yeah.
Well, maybe when we get there, Tiny Tina will make it appear or something. Reach ruin. That is our goal. You can like just jump across there, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
The map that is showing where we're supposed to go.
Whee!
Able to jump it.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe can we Skyrim jump up this hill? No.
I think that's not somewhere we can go.
Okay,
There's like an animation up there.
I do like how when I hit the skeletons with my big axe, they make a sound like somebody being hit with a foam hammer.
Oh yeah, we can mantle up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's yellow paint on it, which is
yeah.
implying jumps.
Ba-ba-ba.
This last one is a little tough.
Yeah, what's the... There we go, okay. Alright.
I like the way my shadow looks. Okay. I do hear screaming.
Yeah, there's a big battle over to the right.
Oh, cool. So there is. Nice. We gonna go hang out with those guys?
I think we gotta go up the Clopping Road.
Clopping Road.
Wait, isn't that a...
What, Pat?
Isn't clopping, like, related to, like, the brony stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it, like, brony-specific yiffing?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Okay.
Flopping.
Well, good on me for forgetting that.
You learned something.
Except that I watched a whole, like, 2-hour-long Jenny Nicholson video about BronyCon.
Wow, I'm shocked she didn't go into depth in the sex play. I mean, actually, I've seen that. She does, but she doesn't talk about clopping specifically.
Oh, hi, Faith.
Hey, Faith. You got here just in time.
Oh.
You behave yourself this time, all right?
don't need Will Arnett with his sultry voice telling me to
Scolding
behave
you?
myself.
Right? The energy is weird.
Yeah.
The energy is sexual, and I don't know what to do with it.
Whoa, yes. Yeah, you do kind of become a little Tasmanian devil
You
with
do!
an axe. That's great.
That, rules. Who's hitting me? Why are you hitting?
No. Come on, Bones. Get out of here. Hey. Ah.
Hey, Cody's here too. Got a full house.
Hey, everybody's here.
Ouch.
Okay. I did read. I read what one of my guns did. I'm trying to understand this. Unlimited magazine size, weapon heats up. Fire magic missiles more frequently as weapon heat rises and eventually will break.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what that means. I think it broke, but it's a good gun. I just hope it doesn't
help
break
me up,
permanently.
Clayton, can you help me up?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I didn't
coming
know
for
you were
you.
down. Just looked like
Yeah,
you were
Simone, did
floating.
you die?
I did, yeah.
I just got exploded all of a sudden at the end there.
I thought that I had done the death save, but I must have just missed it.
Thanks for the
I'm
save,
back.
everybody.
Paying my fee to the Council of Clerics. I'm confused about my spell. Because I swear I had a different spell on my F key, and I can't seem to find it anymore. It's just gone.
Weird.
Did you accidentally sell it?
Oh, God. I think I did. I must
Oh.
have done that. Yep, that must be what I did.
That's a shame.
Do you not have any spells?
No, I think I have one. Are spells under the gear section of the...
Yeah, the one on F is the one that's like lower right.
Okay, lower... Oh!
If you just click that slot, then it shows you all the ones that can fit there.
I sure did sell that damn thing. Okay, cool.
Ah.
How do I tell what key something is equipped to?
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
I was
Somebody
testing
made
out
goop.
one of my spells.
Okay. Okay, so now I
Clayton's
have
starting
F,
shit again.
Yeah.
and I have G.
Whoa.
Oh, I see. It
Lady.
drains my life when I do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You are a necromancer.
Makes
Cool.
sense. Just makes sense.
Whoa.
Oh, thank you for this. I
What is
love
this?
it.
Some sort of. This is me. I think that's some sort of healing.
I love it. Oh, that's super helpful for me since my big spell drains my life away.
Slows enemy, lowers spell damage and status effect damage.
Okay, that's my bird.
Heals for 6% of health every second. That's what that spell does.
It's also a bird.
I need to look at the controls.
Oh, I got a legendary. I'm assuming legendary because it's orange. Melee weapon.
Action spell,
Nice.
cast spell. Okay, cool. That's fine. Shall
Nice.
we? Oh,
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, do it.
well, it could be more natural, but for Clayton to be in a menu!
Oh, yeah, I forgot. My menu is stopping.
Looks like
See the countdown,
menu's
wait.
back on the menu.
We're so close.
Never shut up.
Oh my god. Oh, Seismic Coin says the damage that spell does is based on how much health gets drained, but if you hit enemies, it can also heal you. I'm playing a Necro as well. Thank you.
Do you want to do this side dungeon up here?
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, then we talk to that box style guy.
Do it.
Thank you.
And so the queen found
You made it. Now get in there and clear the place out. Even if it brings you to the brink of death, leaving you totally vulnerable.
Now Will Arnett's talking to me about being totally vulnerable. Stop! Leave me alone, man. F spell.
God, this game takes fucking forever to load. No, thank you.
There are some creative reloading animations in this.
Yeah.
I think I gotta watch this again. Because I think I took out like a little squirt gun and shot my gun with a squirt gun.
That's funny.
Yeah, I had one where I was like sprinkling powder over it because it had some
Yeah.
sort of magic effect.
That's cool.
Stop shooting me.
Oh. See, that's not... Oh, no, 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 no. Jeez. There we go.
Oh my god. Reload time unacceptable.
Oh. How's it going down here, Clayton?
God, I had a new melee weapon.
I see you're murdering. That's great. Ooh, let's see.
I like my dragon swooping in to attack the barely alive corpse I've just hammered. Let's finish him off.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't mention I also now have a aura around me that grants you elemental damage.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Love that.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Well, I'm about to die from
GG.
poison. No, I'm good, actually.
We shall take the loot.
Oh, cool. It's like a
Gun, huh?
sniper
Okay.
rifle.
I like guns. I'll take a gun.
And good.
Axe I probably don't need.
Ooh. Let's try that.
Oh, my melee weapon is a club. It's a peg leg. I see now. Increase movement speed. Alright.
Are you guys having an issue where the image for whatever you're using just doesn't load in on the inventory screen?
No.
No.
Okay. Because right now I see like the green and purple lightning background, but there's no actual item in any of those.
Oh, yeah,
It
that's
seems bad.
It's not how it's supposed to work. I'm gonna touch this portal.
Touch.
Oh, I'm in a menu. Hold on. I'm done. I'm out.
Gotta give Clayton forewarning so that he doesn't open himself up to more ridicule. Oh, we're in another encounter?
What the hell?
That wasn't it?
That's weird.
Oh.
2-level encounter, perhaps?
Hey. Shoo. Oh, no.
This is fine.
Oh.
No.
Meme Shard, the vibe conclusion is that this game is still 2012. You know, it's better in some ways. It's a more inclusive 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2015 even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think somebody said there's a Left Shark reference in here somewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh.
Boom.
Whoa. Bad man. Cool, we did it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I need to grab the gym thing. There it is.
Oh, big gem. Okay.
So this guy's totally gonna try and
I am gonna be heating up some tater tots after this.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
What are you gonna dip them babies in?
Ketchup, I think. Ketchup or nothing. Because ketchup is the only thing that I have. So we're kind of short on options here.
Fair enough.
That's okay.
I've been going. Go ahead.
No, it's pretty boring. I like to add a little mayo to my ketchup now.
Oh, interesting.
A little fry sauce.
Wait, what's our ratio?
But partially because I'm trying to avoid having too much tomato. I actually do something that's maybe like 2 parts mayo to 1 part ketchup. But I'm okay with it if it's the other ratio.
Yeah. I do that, but I just leave the ketchup out.
I like putting curry powder in ketchup, making a little curry ketchup. That's good shit.
See, that might actually make me interested in ketchup. Otherwise, I'm pretty
Not
anti.
a ketchup fan?
Nah, on a burger is literally the only place I like ketchup.
I'm not even on fries.
Yeah.
No, I would rather take. I would take plain mayo over ketchup on fries.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm the opposite. I don't think it like matters that much on a burger. Like I like a burger sauce. But the one place I really do like ketchup is fries.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine eating a fry without a good dip 'em. I'll dip
Depends
in
on
mayo.
how crispy it is for me. 'Cause sometimes I just like the purity of the salty potato. But
it's fair. I don't go heavy on the like. If it's good fries, yeah, I only do a little ketchup or aioli, whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's the point of fries to me. IMO, like a fry is meant to be dunked.
Yeah.
Much like a tortilla chip. Woo. Okay.
Sorry.
I think I've mentioned it before, but the Smitten Kitchen has a very good fry recipe.
Oh.
And the beautiful thing about it is it's a very simple one where you do have to like dice the tomato or potatoes into your preferred fry shape, preferably long and thin. You don't have to go as thin as McDonald's, but you don't have to do steak frites either. But then, you rinse them off, but then that's it. You don't have to do the, like, soaking. You don't do the, like, let it chill or whatever. You just put them in the pan you're going to fry them in oil.
Whoa.
And then fill it up with oil to the point where it's just, like, the top fries are maybe just peeking out.
Okay.
Bring it up to a boil. And then once the oil is, like, bubbling, you literally just kind of let it go for, like, 20-ish, 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, interesting. That sounds kind of like a thing my grandma makes called roasties, which is pretty much just
roasties.
Yeah,
roasties is good.
It's chopped potatoes, pretty much just baked in oil.
We do it on the oven top.
Yeah.
Does that count as baking?
Interesting.
Or yeah, I think they're baked and then oven fried.
Oh God, this is killing me.
But yeah, I guess if you do it this way, you don't it doesn't actually use that much oil. You only use as much oil as you need. You can totally save it again for another if you want, if you save oil. And it's not like, I don't know, I've tried it the other way, which is just like, getting a super hot pot of oil and then putting fries in that you've like done all this stuff to, so they're ready for it, and it's just so much hassle.
Yeah.
And this is so easy, and the fries were amazing. They were the best home fries I'd ever made.
Okay. Fries is just one of those things where I'm like, if I want fries, you just got to pay somebody for that.
Yeah,
There's no other option.
These I would generally pay for. Like I was like really impressed with them.
Okay.
You get them as brown as you want, I guess, and then, as the recipe points out, they are going to be best then and salted like immediately. That is like the best time to have them. You can keep them in foil to like keep them hot for a while, but like they're not good the next day, unfortunately. Like
I mean,
fries.
that's true for any fry, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we go next?
I mean, there was the Queen's Gate where there's a quest marker.
Oh yeah.
Let me go over this away.
I will hang on. I see a couple chests. I'm just gonna pop these open and then I will. Whoa!
Somebody got random. I think Clayton might have got randomed.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to drop the good
Ah!
fries.
Too busy doing fry biz.
Yeah, take it seriously. I actually, the one way you can have fries the next day is if you kind of refry them in a frying pan.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them hot and a little crispy again on the outside.
Man, yeah, I'm becoming so hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is really damaging me. My physical form is becoming wounded.
And I died.
That said, I am very excited to eat a big bowl of spaghetti for dinner tonight.
Oh, big bowl of spaghetti. You got meat sauce? What kind of sauce you got on that?
We got some Beyond Meatballs.
Ooh, nice. I love those.
Yes.
Okay, I said. Oh yeah, there's that eater package I want to find.
Oh, ma'am, get out of here.
Okay, yes, it is literally just about gas station food.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good.
I found it.
God.
Drop this in.
Not sure. Get away from me! Get away from me!
I'm behind you, Simone.
Okay, okay.
Check that out.
Nice.
From our coworkers over at Eater. It's very good stuff.
Thank you for that. I'm going to pop that open for myself for later.
Oh, I'm back. Perfect.
You had a very productive death. Oh, what a well-designed package. This is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
Oh.
Jenna, what's the ratio of curry that you do to ketchup in the curry ketchup?
I just go by instinct. So I could not. I couldn't.
Power.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on how much I'm making for what purpose. Because usually I just like dole out a little ketchup, sprinkle some curry on top, mix it up with my thingy. Perfect. Perfection.
Oh. Ugh.
Lumaine, this is out on the Epic Game Store. I don't know when it's coming to Steam.
Gearbox publishes stuff over on Steam, right? They're not exclusive, are they?
I don't know if this is exclusive or not.
It's also on consoles. I think it also is a game that has crossplay between everything, which is impressive. So if your friends are on something else, you can play with them. A-okay.
Oh, do any of you have an air fryer?
Not.
No.
No. I
I
know
do
people
not
like
own
them.
an air fryer.
And other people are like, it's just an oven.
Oh,
An
interesting.
oven can do
Okay.
anything it can do. Or like, it's, I don't know.
I like the idea of frying with air conceptually. I don't know how useful they actually are.
Wait, we're going right back there?
Isn't that where we need to go? There's a little,
looks like it,
there's
yeah.
a little quest mark.
Yeah, it is
on
saying we're supposed to go there, but
Maybe we just need to like re-instance the map.
or go talk to that guy, do that quest.
Toaster oven
Yeah, it's
rocks.
just-
I miss having a toaster oven.
Oh.
Oh, maybe that's the thing. People say it's basically a toaster oven, but toaster oven can do more things than an air fryer.
Damn.
My mom has gone full toaster oven.
What
She
does
still
that
keeps
mean?
She only uses toaster oven instead of a toaster. She keeps a toaster in the closet for when I come to visit.
Aw, sweet.
Actually, no, she might have gotten rid of it. I think she got rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. I've got just
Oh wait, this is where I sell.
Not enough.
Sell.
It's just like I don't get to see item images for like any of the items that I have.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening. The game is just like, you don't need this, and you want to know what kind of gun it is? You gotta click through, baby. Welcome to the game. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's basically not loading in any textures for me.
Oh no.
Who needs it? Who needs them?
Textures.
Oh. Huh. This
All right,
is
that's probably
different.
enough.
Okay, so we were just here and we did just do this.
Yeah.
Meet with Paladin Mike. Maybe we just sit and talk to Paladin Mike another time.
It's possible. It is possible.
Well, it's a different quest than we had when we were here last, so.
I mean, there's lads have respawned. Is there a way to see what quest? Okay, I'm going in my journal. I'm looking at my quest log. It's empty. Not a single thing is in my quest log.
That's a good sign.
Wait, do you guys have things in your quest logs?
Check.
I'm doing a dash to Paladin Mike to see if I can.
I like that. Okay.
I have the main quest in my quest log. Hero of Brighthoof.
Okay. All right, I guess I'm just along for the ride. That actually feels pretty appropriate. Nah. Nah. This is perfect.
Do I have a quest log? Journal. That's empty.
I mean, I haven't talked to a single NPC in this game, so it's possible that just never picked him up.
My dragon's cool looking though.
Your dragon, everyone's trying to kill me.
Where are you?
I'm doing my boss rush. Boss rush to Paladin Mike.
All right.
Oh, I found him. All right. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to you? Nope.
Gonna ignore all these angry lads.
Oh, wait, I did talk to him.
Okay, so we just never finished.
But it told us to leave.
We just never finished this. I'm coming. Oh, Clayton, you're doing rough, huh?
I'm doing okay.
I got rid of my healing spell, so never mind. Good luck, everybody.
Okay. That's a skeleton.
I've got some sort of shitty magic missile spell now.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Travel countdown. Stay alive, Clayton.
We just didn't finish the quest. Okay, I get it.
Incredibly
okay, cool.
funny.
Great. Awesome. We're watching Pat POV for the chat. Pat OV, as we say here at Polygon.
Pat of view. Oh boy, I'm excited to watch that Ben Schwartz interview that I made. I haven't seen the final cut yet.
Me neither. I'm excited for that.
Speaking of which,
someone go drop a link.
You can open this link here, but don't watch it yet.
Yeah.
The stream's not done.
Yeah, get 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes.
Get
we'll
the
get
tab
there.
open. You can get it.
Actually, yeah, open it up, let it play.
Yeah, mute it.
On mute.
Loop it. Yeah.
Loop it.
Rewatch it later. Open up a playlist of all our videos. Just let it play on the background.
Isn't that a thing that like K-pop stands invented? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Do they? Is that
I don't
like
think they
a real
invented
strategy?
it, but
Okay, that's a good strategy.
Simone,
Why not?
explain this. What is this thing that they do?
Yeah, just when songs come out, to stream them on like a service that ranks on the charts in Korea and loop it over and over again, and also to do it with YouTube videos, just loop it and watch it over and over again. buying albums only from places that which count towards the rankings.
No.
I remember when I bought my first Super Junior album, it was part of like this drop that somebody did, like a fan did, where they ordered. Paladin Mike, are you fucking following me? He's following me. Like a fan bought them in bulk and then mailed them out individually to us here in the U.S. Which good old days. I don't think you have to do that anymore. I don't know how it's changed since it's gone more global.
I really appreciate the way that K-pop fans have embraced like modern algorithmic fandom in like such a unique way. I never had to do that when I was in fandoms as a kid, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think they kind of they cheat, which a lot of people like get kind of upset about. But
I don't think the algorithms are broken. If you cheat them, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
it's just music fandom. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
My sister.
Well, but then you have interband wars where like fans of, bands with big fandoms will just be, they dominate because their fans are doing all this stuff and the smaller fandoms can't keep up. But it also truly doesn't matter.
No, I mean, if you were trying to break into, I was going to say K-pop. I don't think you just break into K-pop. I think it's a pretty well defined.
It's government assigned. Yeah.
Yeah. All those indie K-pop bands struggling to break through. No, I imagine if you're like a Korean artist just trying to get on the charts and you don't have that kind of fandom, it's not at all fun or interesting.
Yeah,
it probably really sucks.
Years ago, my sister found a tweet about like some K-pop release coming out, and like it was just like the instructions for what fans should do, and it was like just like open it in this and this and this, and she just sent it to me. She's like, "Hey, what is this?" Just thinking that I might be able to make sense of it because I spent more time online. I was like, to tell you the truth, I have no fucking idea.
I one time posted about Red Velvet because they're the only K-pop band that I follow and I do love them. But I made a joke about how cyberpunk fashion is all black and brown. It's just like it's like steampunk but black, and I think that's dumb. And all cyberpunk fashion should be like Red Velvet. But the point is that I got a crazy ton of Red Velvet fans engaging with that tweet in just the most wild way possible. They were like adding like hashtags to giveaways and stuff to it, and it was wild. There's a wild peek into this thing that I'm not really a part of.
I think I've talked about it before, but I accidentally stumbled into that with what's the 21 Pilots?
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah, they have stands. I did not realize. I made a joke about them once. That was one of those ones where like instantly the tweet starts getting a ton of engagement, and I'm like, what?
You never want. Oh shit.
That is such a neat, that weird internet vibe of like, this tweet is getting a lot more action than I thought it would or expected it to. What is happening?
Yeah, like this? Really?
Uh-oh. I hope this is okay.
No idea where this goes.
I think it helped that the joke I made about it was like an extreme like elder millennial joke, and I just don't think any of them got it. So.
Do you remember what it was?
I called him a gritty post 9/11 reboot of 311.
No, Pat, you deserve any ratio you got for that.
That's one more devil returned to the dark.
Do we go through these big doors, or no? We must not.
Well, it says defeat ambush.
Ambush.
Well,
reach main square.
Can't tell us about it. That defeats the purpose. Oh, here. On this big blue diamond.
I'm standing on it. We're all standing on it.
Yeah, we're all here.
Here. Like, do we need to talk to Mike again?
Mike.
Mike, what's up?
Mike is wandering over.
Mike.
I think he's just following. actually.
Reach main square,
I
defeat
can hear.
ambush.
I can hear.
Maybe there are more people.
Yeah, I can hear like crashing. Oh, hello.
This looks dreadful.
Let us in.
Is there like a little lone skeleton hiding somewhere that we haven't slain?
Yeah, that's...
Gotta be. There's gotta be one lad caught on some geometry.
Oh, I hear.
Right? I can hear
is
it
that my
too.
breathing?
It's your breathing.
Well, I can also hear crashes. It's like something crashing.
I'm not hearing that.
Oh, wait, now I hear it too.
If you run a lot, you do start breathing
you...
heavily.
Oh. Is it me? If anyone in chat has done this mission...
I think it might just be broken.
Free.
I think it just might be a coding error, and it might be maybe time to wrap up the streamer-rooney.
Okay.
I jumped in a well and found a dice.
Oh, cool.
I see there's a cool rainbow if you looked up. Wait.
Huh?
I think that was just because I found the dice.
A couple more chests. Huh. Skellies.
I do have a little squirt gun to cool this other gun down.
That's very nice.
That's pretty funny.
Wait, I wonder if I can watch you do your animation. Where are you? Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah, I think we might have just glitched it out a little bit. Glitched. We found a glitch.
Paladin Mike, do you have anything to say for yourself?
They are silent. They have no comment.
You see it?
See a dice.
Yeah, Seismic Coin says, I think it's broken because you're just supposed to kill some enemies and then there's a gag with the drawbridge.
Oh, we're missing out on a gag.
I love gags.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Gag me.
Let's call it for the day.
Yeah.
One more plug. New video came out today. It was super fun to do. We did another interview with Ben Schwartz. Hey, there's the link from Simone. It was great. We had everybody in the studio to help out with the shoot.
All hands
Jenna
on deck situation.
absolutely pegged. Let me think of a better word. Absolutely walloped Ryan's tummy with a basketball.
It was so loud. Yeah, the ball bopped off screen, and then when Pat asked that question again, I was like, oh, well, I'll just toss the ball, but then it landed so loudly.
Yeah, incredible timing, though. I was not expecting that to happen, so just suddenly I didn't know where the ball was. I throw the ball, and then I see another one enter from my peripheral vision.
Well, no, you didn't. You threw a pin. You threw a pin and said...
pin, right. Yeah, because I didn't have access to the ball. And it felt like, I don't know, it felt like I was casting a spell, kind of.
Yeah. Ball will follow this pin.
Yeah. It was very good.
It was startling. But the whole interview, I can't wait to watch. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, that's up on YouTube now. Simone just posted the link. We'll be back next Thursday, I'm guessing, with some more Fortnite.
Yeah.
Unless we feel like coming back to this. But I want to try that no-build Fortnite because it sounds really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, we never build anyway, so I think it'll be to our advantage.
Building is for scrubs. Anyways, that's been the stream. Anybody, any final plugs before we close it up?
You can watch the video on demand of our tier list. Stream that we did.
That was last week. Christ.
That was last week. Yeah, it's up. It's incredible. I highly recommend you watch it.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Did we get that into a post on the website? I thought to preserve it.
It
for
is
all
in
time.
a post on the website.
Okay,
yes.
Will not disappear like a Twitch video. It'll be there.
Pat's video about Margit that also went out on Friday after. Oh, because we didn't stream last week. Haha.
Yeah.
We did Tier Pressure. That was only a week ago. Pat has a great video about Margit and Elden Ring and just like how nutty his attack chains are and how cool he is as a boss. I learned from it. Made me want to go fight him again, which says a lot. It's very good. You should watch it.
And as a reminder, tomorrow is April 1st, so don't believe anything that anyone says or that you see on the internet. Believe only your own heart, and just don't even get on social media tomorrow. Take some time for you.
Yeah, read a book.
Take some you time. But yes, Lance, E3 is canceled. Nobody's fooling you if they tell you that. So that's the one thing. The one thing that you can know is true. When you wake up tomorrow, say E3 is canceled, and I will believe nothing else that I hear today.
Break the spell.
Oh, Lord.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.